Well, everybody, it's your boy, JR Reviews, back here with another video, here to bring you another review of anime. What's up? So, as I said in my last anime video, the animes that I've started to watch, or that started to watch as a kid, have evolved into, fuck it, I'm just gonna say, more perverted. More of a, fuck it, I'm a pervert. I like anime, I like that. I like those type of animes, it's whatever, okay? But those animes, I'm gonna tell you this now, have the tendency to be the funniest animes you will ever watch in your life. Like this anime so far. And when I mean by funny, if you like a fucked up funny, then that's the type of funny you're gonna watch. The anime I'm gonna review today, as I just watched, had a manga run for about 8 volumes, and had 1 season plus 1 OVA. And the manga or anime is called DearS. So lowercase d and a capitalized S, and that's the. Anyways, DearS is about these aliens that have crash landed to Earth in a ship, and they're part of this. They become part of this homestay program in Japan, where they can learn more about Earth culture. But that's really a front, because what the DearS are actually slaves, and they have to find a master and basically do whatever the master wills them to do. In comes this 17-year-old high school student named Takia Irohara, who is, I think, in sophomore or junior year. It doesn't specifically state. I think he's in 17. You'd be in junior year, I'm not mistaken. Because I know you turn 16 in sophomore year, and I know you turn. He's in junior year, I believe. So where was I at? Yeah, and he actually is petrified of aliens, thanks enough to his childhood friend and landlord landlord's daughter, since he lives alone, who used to watch all these sci-fi movies, and he's like petrified of aliens, so he doesn't trust the DearS at all. Until one day when he's coming home from work or school or whatever, and all these kids are making a fuss in his class about they're gonna have a DearS exchange student come in, and he meets a girl who has blue hair and wears a funny collar and originally is naked, and she kisses him on the lips, and he freaks out, takes her to his apartment, and she's a deer. And what he doesn't know is that when she kissed him on the lips, that was their transformation into him becoming her master and her becoming his slave. And now she's basically going to do whatever she fucking wants. Problem is, the way their, I guess, world ethic setup is the slave cannot kiss the master. The master must kiss the slave and then take ownership of the slave. Anyways, whatever. She's also a malfunctioning slave, since the fact that she's awoken from a pod and off the bat doesn't speak English. Or doesn't speak any language at all, except for, like, I guess, her own native language. Where before they even integrate into human society or the Japanese society, they are taught Japanese language, history, and some stuff like that, to the point where they have a college degree level before they actually go into, like, school and shit. Which is weird. After that point, they're taught all this well, and, like, why would you need to go to school then after that if you're, like, already taught, right? Anyways, he gives her the name Ren, and his landlord lady brings over stuff, and she ends up teaching him how to read. She's really smart. Like, in a matter of a night, she learns basic Japanese. And the next basic night, she learns all of English. My favorite character in the entire series is Ren. Ren is hilarious because she's just so childlike, innocent. Also, she's an alien, and she's very, very cute, and pretty, like, kind of hot, too. And the funniest of scenes, and basically, when they become a slave, their bodies are psychonically linked to their minds, so a slave can understand what their master is feeling. So there are times when technically, you could say he wants to fuck somebody, and she'd be like, "Do you want to have sex?" And he's like, "No, I don't." Like, and then she was like, "But Ren felt masters want to have sex," and it's like she talks like that too. It's so funny. My favorite, the only thing, my favorite character besides Ren is this one character, and it's the teacher that for Ren's high school. I'm telling you this now. If you want to watch this anime, prepared for the weirdest teacher you'll ever meet in your life. I'm telling you this now. If this teacher was existed in so other than anime, she'd be fired. I swear to God, she goes to school like teaches in a nightgown. For fuck's sakes, like, it's not like one of those like regular nightgowns. It's a sexy ass nightgown. It's a neck shade. Fucking, and then you can see like her things. She subs her male students' face into their tits. I am not shitting you. It is the weirdest, the funniest, and the scariest thing all at the same time. Not to mention Teriyaki or whatever his name is. Yeah, Arihara. I'm just gonna call him Arihara because that's what everyone calls him in the show, besides Master and everyone. Ren. She Arihara works at a video store, and at the video store, Arihara's teacher. Obviously, video stores have, adult sections. Turns out his teacher had a deal with his boss, which is the video store owner, that she makes her own, basically porn, and he will supply it to the public. And it's the weirdest shit I've ever seen. The funniest thing is that the teacher is always misconstruing that Ren, and since Ren lives with him because otherwise she has nowhere else to go, also because he's a slave, so she has to live with him, but she does not sign up willingly and doesn't like, and everyone treats him, or people and the girls think he's bad because he's yelling at her a lot, and not gonna lie, Ren can get a little irritating in the anime because obviously there's a lot of misunderstandings. He does things that are kind of stupid and not a normal poke. Would you just, when someone says, "What are your relation to this person?" He says, "Oh, Ren's Teriyaki or Irihara's slave." You don't say that to someone. You just don't. Anyways, the problem is they believe that there's other parts of the DearS that don't want to keep Ren around because first of all she's malfunctioning. She's a malfunction. She's also her number is 0. And the problem is that she would bring like shame to the DearS, I guess, and bad publicity, I guess, whatever. So the DearS so Ren will so they try to actually capture her and re-educate her, or if she tries to fight back, which is like a problem later on in the very end of the series, she'll be frozen forever, for eternity. Like, she'll be put in that pot and, like, cryostasis for eternity. At the end, that never happens because Irihara basically originally says he doesn't care if he gets sent back or not. He does care, and when he finds out that she might get frozen forever because she ran, and he tries to fight this one deer who's trying to take her back, and he gets punched into the ocean and he starts to drown immediately. Ren saves him, kisses him again, and then as they reach the surface of the ocean, he just screams out loud that I am Ren's master, and finally just accepts it as it is. And in the end, in the end of the episode, the last few minutes, he's walking in public, and everyone in the town that he lives in the shopping district, are like, "Oh, walking with your master again today, Ren?" And she starts to say, "I take it back, I'm not Ren's master." And she gets on him, like, on his back and says, "Too late, you're Ren's master." I'm like, well, whatever. It's a good anime. My favorite episode is episode 11, which is called, it's called Let's Have an Orgy. That is the episode where you find out about the teacher having a porn thing, and also what else the teacher does. She makes students read erotica in class as part of their in-class readings. And like if you get a statement wrong or something, it was like she's really like sexually messed up. Like this teacher, like I have a feeling if a student actually wanted to fuck her, in the class, it would probably not be a problem with her. She'd be like, oh yeah, let's do it. No. And the reason why I like the episode is the way the episode starts off. Is I'm sorry. This episode is the face that Ren made at the beginning of the episode is just too funny. It just sums up with Arihara probably. I think he's at work. And the other deer that's been trying to teach, which I think his name is Mia or Maya or Miru or what, I forgot what her name is. I think it was Miru, who's been trying to teach her the ways of being a better slave and a better deer, obviously. He says, "What the hell are you watching?" Because she's watching porn, and he says, and Ren says, "Ren is watching something called porn." Says, "Where did you get this?" Whatever this is, like she's freaking out. It's like behind the refrigerator. It's Irihara's. And they're just watching this like, oh my god. And then they're taking notes and how the females are doing these things. I was laughing my ass off for like 5 minutes after seeing that scene. The best scene in that episode is when they're in the class and they're all talking about porn. A couple other male kids are talking about porn. She just stands up and just literally airs to the entire class what Arihara watches as for porn, and he screams at her first of all, he freaks out too. But it's just a really funny anime, and you really gotta watch it. I mean, if ecchi is not your thing, that's fine, but still, it's a funny anime. The girl Ren is cute as can be. She's really funny. And she severely loves melon bread, which is kind of weird. And one of the funniest characters, I would say, would be Ren. Ren's, Arihara's little sister is also pretty funny. And how she just beats up her older brother all the time. The teacher's hilarious, so definitely don't forget to go about the teacher. The teacher's funny. But definitely go watch this anime if you're 18 or over, or fuck it. If you're 15 and 16, definitely go watch this too. I don't give a shit. I started watching ecchi anime around that time, so whatever. So you have a good day, guys. I'll be back with another review for another anime in literally 12, 15, 9, 12, 15, like 5 minutes. But